To be precise, are the Bears like for real? Tim Hasselbeck standing by to explain how Caleb and company took down the defending champs.
And they say everything is bigger in Texas, but it was actually Mississippi and Lane Kiffin who may have stolen the show. This is SportsCenter.
We want to make SportsCenter for making good plays, not try to make SportsCenter for starting fights.
How about both? More on that later. First, Black Friday shenanigans between these two. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles hosting Caleb Williams and the Bears. The run game, strong to quite strong for Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 125 rushing yards, that touchdown. Bears up 7-0. They went up 10-3 after the first half. Philly's first half offense was sluggish. They had like 2 first downs. Mid-third quarter, still 10-3. Hurts, how about that QB draw? Takes that out of bounds at the Bears 33. We have something to cheer about, says that fan. Very next play, cheer again. Hurts airing it out. Remember when A.J. Brown was unhappy? He's not unhappy there. Eagles down 10-9, missed the extra point. Bears get the ball back, and then they give it right back. Williams makes the handoff, throws the picks. That's Jalix Hunt, who takes it to the Bears 36. And what did the Eagles do? The Eagles took the sharing is caring thing a little too far, because then they gave it right back. Eagles line up for the tush push. Hurts fumbles. Bears recover. That is Hurts' second career fumble on the tush push. That's the first time it's happened since week 8 of 2023. It was 10-9 after the third quarter. Let's go to the fourth. That's how this works. Bears are the first and goal at the 4. Kyle Monangai, touchdown. 130 rushing yards for him, and that score was 17-9 Bears. Then 7 minutes left in the fourth. Williams gonna do some fakery. Not a word, could be. Rolls left. Cole Kmet. Not a rushing touchdown, that's a passing one. Bears now lead 24-9. So Jalen, what can you do on a first and goal at the 4? Jalen fires to Brown. Brown holds on to that. Gets across the goal line for his second touchdown of the game. It was 24-15. They decide to go for 2. There's more than 4 minutes to play in this one. Saquon, how do you miss? Eagles still down 9. Nick Sirianni, what exactly were you thinking in that moment?
Obviously, we had to get one at one point. We had to get a 2-point conversion at one point. I've done a lot of studies on that in my notes. Down 9, I'm always going to go for 2 in that scenario.
So it's a little bit like aces and 8s. You always split them, but you don't have to. The choice is still yours. 3 minutes to go. Bears still up 24-15. Williams scrambles, dives past that line. That's important. We can see it. He can't, but that's a first down. 154 passing yards and a passing touchdown. This game was in Philly, and they're booing him at home. Bears get a 5th straight win, 24-15.
It's the Chicago Bears here, and we're 9-3. I don't know.
I know you guys are hungry for more, right? It's him. Let me tell you something. The city of Chicago's hungry too.
Hot dogs for everyone. More on that coming up in a little bit. Meanwhile, the Bears, they went north of 180 rushing yards before contact the second time this season. The rest of the NFL has done it exactly once. Chicago finished the game with 281 yards on the ground, which is the most the Eagles have allowed in a game since 2015. Translation, it's time to call Chicken Little, right?
94, 21st in rushing, 110, 18th in points, 23.2. The Eagles are averaging 15.5 points over their last 4 games. Today, the Eagles only ran 51 total plays to 85 by the Bears. They sputtered on third down. They were 4 of 12 against Chicago's defense that ranked 27th heading into week 13. Ocho?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Hey, chat. Hold on. Let me turn my lights on so you can see me.
Nick Sirianni stood by Kevin Petula after the game saying he will not change play callers. We are not changing the play callers, but we will evaluate everything. It's never just been about one person. You win as a team, you lose as a team, and you try to evaluate everything and win, lose, or draw, and get better from it. I have confidence in this entire group. I know we'll keep coming back to Kevin. If I thought it was one thing, I'll make those changes. Obviously, it has a lot of different things. I don't think it's Kevin.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, chat, listen to me real quick. If you have a car, right? If you have a car, and your car's not working right, and you go to get service, now everything else is going right except one thing. Everything is going right except one thing, and the rest of the world can see. Stevie Wonder can see what the problem is with the offense, right? You know? I mean, what is Sirianni looking at? Or is he being politically correct and saving face and not saying what the actual problem is with the offense? Obviously, we can all see it's the play calling. It's been the play calling for a very long time. Everyone can see it. Those that play the game of football and those that are just fans of the game itself. If you're actually watching, the play calling again today. There were some plays that I was able to call out. I don't even play for the Eagles. I just watch the games and I can tell what is going to be ran. It's too predictable. It's
like
too
AJ
predictable.
lined up on the left-hand side. Outside. What is he running, chat?
He's going deep. He's going deep. Going deep. He's going deep. It's the same thing over and over, week to week. There's really no creativity to their offense now. Before, when your offensive line was healthy, when everybody was healthy, Lane Johnson was in there. Makai, what was the big boy name? Makai
Becton.
Yeah, when Makai Becton was there, they were a dominating force up front. The passing game was so good week to week, and A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith were able to go off the way they were able to go off was because they were able to run the ball at will. Every single game, you take that element away, the element of not being able to be balanced, not being able to do both things, this is what you get. Okay, you take away the run game, now the onus is on the offensive coordinator. Now, I have to be a little bit more creative because some of the things we did last year aren't working. So what do I need to do offensively? I got to manipulate the formations. I got to show things that are different than what everyone has already seen on film that they've studied. But no, everything has been very generic, very bland, you know, for the lack of better words, and everything is caught up to you. As a team coming off a Super Bowl win, you have to evolve. You're not going to win games the same way you won them last year.
Don't tell the Eagles fans that. Because they told me they're going to do just what they did last year. Now, somebody that won back-to-back championships and know you have to evolve. Yes. But I don't argue with Eagle fans, because if you start to argue with Eagle fans, they're going to say, you know what they say, Ocho? You just against the black man. So I just let it go. It's just another case of the man holding us down.
Hold on.
So I said, okay, y'all know more than me. I'm going to let y'all have it.
Hold on.
But okay, win the Super Bowl like you won it last year.
Wait, hold on. What they say? They're going to say what? You against who?
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, okay,
now
okay,
we ain't want to talk about. We ain't gonna talk about that one he threw. That was man. And Devontae Smith kept going, and he threw it behind him on third down. But that's my fault. Why you pointed that out? Josh Allen had that same play 3 years ago. You ain't mentioned it.
Right. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Will we make an excuse because of the elements, because of the win? Will that play a factor in this in the throws? In this
the Bears wasn't playing on the 10. They was in the elements too. What the hell?